Howdy, howdy, Sneaky Pete here. I've got a little issue with my pool pump, or my pool pump system, I guess, my pool system. The return lines are blowing little bubbles into my pool, which wouldn't be a big deal, except I think I heard that that can actually damage your pool pump if air is, even little bubbles are getting through your system. So it's not good, especially mine's an older one. I'm pretty sure it's got to be somewhere between the lines or the little basket on the pump. So I'm going to take a quick look and we'll see what we can find. Hit that subscribe button, please. Thank you. That goes from the bottom there. Oh, it looks like somebody lost a Callaway golf ball. Somebody from the golf course is a worse golfer than I am. Getting air in the system from those returns on the bottom, the suction returns and the skimmer over there on the far end. So I'm going to turn off the system. We're going to see if we can find out where that air is coming in. The lines do go underground, so if there's like a break in the underground portion of the line, then we're going to have to call somebody to come dig it up and fix the. But first we're going to check and see how things look above ground. Okay, here is my system. You can see that the return lines that suck the air into the motor are these two lines. One of these is this one here is for the surface skimmer, which is over there on the far end of the pool, and this one here is for the two underneath the drains on the bottom, and then they come in through this little puppy here, and you can actually. So this gives it equal, but if I want more skimmer, I can just go to the more that way. So anyway, I'll leave it like that. I like it like that. So what I'm looking for is anywhere where air is coming in, where it's sucking air in, and I don't see any cracks or anything. But this here is your basket for your pump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off. I'm going to kill the motor. I'm going to take this lid off. It won't come off. I got to release some pressure here. I'm going to let it suck in some air. There it goes. So now that it's done that, I got to give it a whack. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. Oh yeah. I can see already. It's got little bits of particles. It's got a nice little chunk right here. Okay, it had something stuck to this black gasket. This gasket, if you haven't replaced this and you're getting air bubbles, that's a good thing to replace. And make sure and put some of the lube, the waterproof lube, on there to keep that gasket living forever. But if you get any particles here, it can keep it from sealing correctly, and if it's not sealing correctly, it's going to suck air in. So you want to make sure there's nowhere where air can suck in, and even these things go bad and start sucking air in at some point. You can see it's got a gasket, and if you've got a pool guy, he might have taken this thing apart, and pool guys will put them back together without a new gasket. So things like that. But check this gasket first before you go spend any money on having the service guy come out. Tighten it up, turn it back on. Let's see what happens. One thing I think I should mention is that make sure your water level is high enough to where it's not sucking in air in your basket. Okay, you can see mine is high enough. Okay, if your water during the summer will evaporate quickly, and it can make your water go low enough to where it starts sucking in air down there. So check that. first. I think that's probably something that might be worth mentioning here. Okay, I turned the power back on and I'm getting air bubbles, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm trying to get to an angle right here. We go, that's a good angle. The clouds are kind of screwing with my shot here. There we go. It still has a little, what that is it still has a little air from when I took the lid off. So I think what's happening is blowing out the last of the air, but I can tell already that it's better than it was. So I think that, yeah, it's almost done. It's got a little bit of air, but it's a lot less than it was. So that's what the issue was. Okay, just to summarize what we've done here, we figured out the problem by removing the lid on the pump basket, and noticed that there was something stuck to the seal, to the gasket. So that's what was allowing air to get sucked in, and we fixed that. We removed the little piece of a stick, and also make sure your gasket is good and you've got lube on it. Also make sure to check the level of your pool to make sure that it's not sucking water in at the surface skimmer, which they will do, especially during summertime, because the water will start to get low. And check your PVC pipes for any cracks. If your pool is full enough and that your gasket has got a good seal on it on your little pump basket. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching my video today. Please hit the subscribe button. I have a lot more videos on the way, and Happy New Year, Happy 2022, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.